and it's really important to understand everyone has a very different constitution for what hard work is and what hard work does. And I'll be honest, I've collapsed 5 times from exhaustion, hospitalized twice. So I know myself well enough to know that working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week is very detrimental to my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and familial health. So what I know about myself is, yeah, I can work 7 days a week, that's not a problem. But I know that for me, I work best typically between 10 and 4. And then if I have to do work after that, it'll be between 7 and 9. And I can do that 7 days a week. So it's really important to understand your own constitution and how it fits into this model, and realize that it's about consistency. It's not about time, it's about value. So it's not about how hard you work. I don't care how much time you put into your business. I care about the value that you produce in your business. Does this make sense? I'm not interested in a team member coming to me and telling me how much time they put into their job. If they're not producing value, I don't care if you're working 1,000 hours a week. Unless you're producing value, I don't care how hard you work. I care how much value that you produce. And when you take that perspective, everything starts to shift, because you stop looking at yourself as someone that is just trying to work hard. Is it important to acknowledge when you do work hard? Yes. Is hard work important? Yes. So it's about understanding, where do you play? Are you someone that gets off and telling people how hard you work? Who's been there, by the way? That's what drove me to collapse 5 times, is I wanted to outwork everybody. I wanted to be able to sit at a table and be able to have a very honest conversation, and no matter what people were doing, I'd be able to tell them, I work harder than you. But I think it's a very dangerous example for entrepreneurs to be comparing themselves to someone who is working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not healthy. So for me, if I can't do 18 hours a day, I have to ask myself, how can I be so efficient that it doesn't matter? Because I would much rather sit down now and have a conversation with someone. The famous line that people say, so what do? I say, as little as possible for as much as I can. And people say, oh, what, you don't want to work and you want to make a lot of money? I said, no, I want to do as little work as possible and create the biggest results that I can. This is the trap where you think, just because I'm busy, I'm going to be successful. Just because I'm working hard, just because I'm getting up and I start work at 7 a.m. and I finish work at 10 p.m., I should be successful. And it's just not what it's about.